My name is Pete. This is my first time doing this, so I am a real doctor. But this story is about I was a fourth-year medical student down in New Orleans at a hospital, Charity Hospital, and I was doing fourth-year rotation, so just about ready to become a doctor. And I got my first nickname, and I will tell you about that story. So we showed up, my roommate and I had the same rotation. It was a psych emergency department, and we were there overnight. And when we got there, we had to go through these lockdown phases, and we got into this place, and it was very industrial looking, with very easy to clean up for bodily fluids and all that kind of stuff. And there was a sort of an argument or interaction going on between the young doctor who was going to be our supervisor, he was an intern, and a guy that was kind of standing back in the dark room, sort of like it is here, where you could kind of see him, but you couldn't see him real well. He had like the darkest skin I'd ever seen on a person, and he had bright gold teeth. And there was kind of a mess, so he'd kind of messed things up, and it seemed like there might have been a little bit of an altercation or something. So now Todd, my roommate, and I, fourth-year medical students, are standing on either side of the intern, and the doctor says, "Hey, I just want you to meet these two young doctors. They're going to be here with us overnight. They're going to help you. They're going to help me." And so the guy decided to take a break from being a little bit abusive, and he looked at my roommate and he said, "Doctor." He looked at the intern who was in the middle and he said, "Doctor." And then he looked at me and he said, "Juicy." I was like not very psyched about that because I heard my roommate chuckling, and I thought, that is definitely a nickname that I do not want to have. So he kept, the young doctor said, "Hey, come on, be nice. These guys are here to help." And he said, "Oh, come on, Juicy. Tell them about how you were in the back parking lot of the hospital last night and you were sucking my dick." And I was like, "No, guys, really, it wasn't me." But he kept persisting, and at this point it started getting a little weird. The doctor said, "You behave or we're," I don't know what he was threatening him with, but something was threatened. And at this point, the guy reaches over and grabs something off the wall, and we all kind of knew what it was. It seemed like it was human waste. And he took a piece and he had it in his hand. And as he reached towards his mouth, I think we were all thinking, "No, please don't do it," but no one said a thing. He put it in his mouth, and I think that stuff sort of worked like smelling salts, because all of a sudden he kind of shook himself free and he grabbed a towel and he started wiping it all out of his mouth and everything. And then when he finished, I think he realized that he was still in front of us, and so he started wiping his teeth, and these were really gold teeth, and he said, "See, I use it to polish my teeth." And that's how I got the name Juicy.